Okay, I'm back with Neverwinter Nights Part 2. And I didn't mention this last time, but I really love the splash screen. I think they've got this for the Enhanced Edition. Because I believe in Neverwinter Nights Gold, it was just the Drow villain from Forge of the Underdark. This is much nicer. You got all kinds of weird little guys working for a beholder, I guess. And you have like your dungeon fellows over here. It's nice. So we were just killing some kobolds. And last time, so we're in an adventurer training school that got attacked by kobolds and they stole some mysterious artifacts. Wonder if we can talk to these cows. We made a druid. They have the animal empathy skill. The cow looks at you with vague disinterest, sending empathetic messages of discomfort in the cold and an interest in finding hay. I guess they weren't too bothered by kobolds breaking in and killing one of their compatriots. We're very weak at level 1. I don't think we've landed an attack so far. But luckily we do have this bear and a badger. I believe I wanted to talk to this ox. The ox looks at you with vague disinterest. Oh, it's same dialogue as the cow. I tried this tinnitus trick the other day. So I get tinnitus. It's not like super bad, but it is annoying, and you're gonna have to look this up. But basically, you put your hands, the palms of your hands over your ears, and you like drum on the base of your skull for like 20 seconds, and the tinnitus goes away for like a whole day. It's crazy. I thought I was just stuck with that for the rest of my life. Well, there's a dead kobold. I think if we had a better search, we'd have some tracks popping up. The locked door. Oh, I guess they're gonna beat down the door for me. Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't stop them. Unlocked chest. Penelope. I have no idea how you pronounce that or if it's even a real thing. But we can probably make more focus crystals for our teleportation ring with those. Looks like there's no upstairs. Well, at least no one got mad at us for breaking down their door. Why do they keep yelling? Calm down. There's a bunch of chickens over here. What do the chickens have to say? It's not Penelope, it's Penelope. It's a gem. I know how to pronounce Penelope. What did the chicken say? The chicken tells you in hushed clucks that one of its brood sisters swallowed an odd stone and then coughed it up in the water trough just this morning. Well, don't mind if I do. Amethyst. That's a normal gem. Heard of that one. Have a description? A singularly beautiful stone, the Penelope, is dusty pink in color, dramatically marked with black streaks. Even when mounted in jewelry, Penelope maintains a rough texture, pocked with tiny holes that cannot be polished out. For some, this is part of the stone's attraction, and they wear it as a symbol of their own tenacious natures. Someone had to write this. They have Wikipedia in 2003? The most valued amethyst crystals are a milky wine-dark purple. Some say that the original amethyst was a young priestess favored by both... Oh, I used to know how to pronounce this. Is this Sune? I know, damn, what's her name? Oh, Saloon. Okay, I actually don't remember how to pronounce these. Probably Sune and Salune. The two goddesses fought over the girl and in their folly destroyed her. I don't believe this is real. The amethysts are real. I don't think any of this happened. A single glance from Salune turned the girl into moonlight, all silver and transparent. As the struggle continued, a goblet of wine fell from Salune's feasting table, splashing onto Amethyst and granting her the gemstone's characteristic purple hue. Soon is apparently pronounced Suna. How strange. I used to have the book, I forget the title, but it was about the deities of Faerun. Pantheons, maybe? Pantheons of Faerun? Hello, Bunny Magia. Alright. Is the store locked? It is. How do we make sure our bear doesn't break it down? Actually, I believe there's no way into this one because you can optionally do a quest to set up a store in there. A new shop. About this one. Okay, it is locked. There's nothing special about this object. Can you guys hang back? Well, I don't have any other way of picking locks. I'm going to save. Maybe someone will get mad at us for breaking down this door. I am chaotic neutral, so I can get away with this. Halt your actions, Vandal, or I'll attack. Hey, that was a bear. I can't control what bears do.
Well met.
Sorry, but I can't chat right now. There's only a few of us left after that attack, and the mayor wants us on double duty, just in case. Let me in. Oh, keyboard controls. Okay. No? Okay, there we go. Nothing in here but a crate. Some bullets. Do not need those. I have like 300 of those. And the lesson we're learning is destroying doors, not helpful. This is the blacksmith. Arghan the herbalist. I believe he gives us a side quest that gives us a nice chunk of XP. Oh, I can talk to the wolf. Oi, wipe your feet before you come in. This handsome wolf is Fargan's animal companion. She regards you with intelligent, wary eyes and sends an empathetic greeting. Ask the wolf for information on the kobold's passing. Useful information that it might have. Ask her about the secret she buried. Let's go with this. The wolf seems genuinely surprised that you know of this. She buried an item of her master's 2 moons ago to challenge the worth of the local canines. None of the male dogs have been able to find the item, however, and sadly she thinks they never will. None of them will make a worthy mate. You can ask her where it's buried, or you can persuade ask her. Well, we do have points in persuade. Success. She mulls over the decision for a moment before finally deciding that there is no harm in telling you. The local canines will never find it anyway. The item is buried underneath a group of rocks that lay behind a human building that smells of iron and fire. Thank her for the information. The wolf is pleased by your manners. She bids you luck on your hunt. Ask the wolf for information on the kobold's passing. The wolf responds to your empathic communication with images from her mind. She explains that she fought and killed 2 of the kobold creatures at her master's side earlier. After the battle, however, her master brought her back inside and she was not able to give chase to the creatures. She does not know where they went, sadly. I can give the wolf a snack. You fish into your pack for a few strips of dried meat. The wolf sniffs at them delicately but refuses to partake. Ask the wolf for any useful information it might have. The wolf relates to you that there is little information that she could offer that you would find useful. Her interests are a wolf's interest and not dwarven. She tells you, for instance, that there are no worthy mates within the human village. Small canines with weak minds only. She finds this very sad. Bid the wolf farewell. She acknowledges your departure and returns to her routine.
Hey, what?
Ah, Gunnar, is it? It's good to see you're unharmed. A nasty business with these kobolds. I hope that Master Drogon's well also. No, he's not. He was poisoned during a kobold attack. That's terrible. If there's anything I can do to help him, don't hesitate to let me know. Terrible, evil little creatures those kobolds are. Is there something else I can do for you, Gunnar? Wait, did I choose the wrong response? No, I said he was poisoned. Is this not where I get the quest? What kinds of things do you sell here? You've been here before, Gunnar. I mostly sell herbs and things that come from nature, plus other goods that would interest a druid like yourself. Oh, I think I get the quest from the Harper lady who came to our rescue, and then I get one of the items from this guy. All coming back to me. Have you seen any kobolds in the area? There were plenty just outside my door not long ago. I helped the guards to fight them until they were driven off, thankfully. Other than those, I only know of a group that ran down from the north. I understand they left Hilltop by the gate. Hopefully they don't come back. I've never seen kobolds be so aggressive. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Certainly, as you're a student of Drogon's, naturally I'll give you a good deal on any of my merchandise. Cloak of the High Forest. Only usable by Druid. +2 AC and a saving throw. The half-elf Jaswin is probably the best-known owner of one of these cloaks, since it played a significant part in his ascension to the post of Great Druid. He acquired the cloak after spending a season with no shelter, wanting to feel the land unhindered. He found the garment before the cold season set in, a gift from the wilds that carried a message both humbling and clear. He could appreciate the rain while still seeking shelter from it. That's only 7,500 gold. We have 100. We do have some unidentified items. You can pay to have them identified for 100 gold, but that would cut into our profit, so we're not going to do that. Oh, there's also Skin of the Forest. Also usable by Druid and Ranger. One armor, well, +1 armor on top of, oh, only one base armor class. Animal empathy +6. And camouflage, 1 use a day. That sounds like it would be very expensive. At 6,600. I don't know that you can get that much gold in the first chapter. We'll have to see. Henna, a druid of the Neverwinter Grove, was lost in the forest, hunted by trolls, and huddled up against a great oak to stave off the rain. As she heard the two monstrous creatures coming closer, she felt a sudden warm presence surrounding her. The trolls lumbered on by without seeming to notice her. When she stood up, she found a bark-like cloak covered her shoulders. So that explains the camouflage. Boots of Hardiness +1, also very expensive. But they do have +1 Constitution. And we have 13 Constitution, so that would help us out a lot. If we can somehow make a lot of money, we can buy a lot of useful items here. Greater Gloves of Animal Handling. These are relatively inexpensive. 700 gold. Animal Empathy +6. I don't know that you need a lot of bonus to Animal Empathy. But if we got something like this, we could put our points somewhere slightly more useful, like lore, for example, which would allow us to identify items. The nomad tribes of the Sharian peoples depend on their ability to control the wild horses of the plains for survival. The best animal handlers of the tribes use these special gloves that allow them a more direct link to the minds of the noble steeds. When raids on other tribes occur, scouts always have their eyes open, searching for a man with these impressive gloves. Ugh, looks like he sells all the druid weapons. Quarterstaff, I think that's two-handed. Weapon size large. Oh, what size is a scimitar? Medium, yeah, so it's probably two-handed. 1d6, really? That's not a lot of damage. Scimitar is also 1d6, but does it have a higher threat range? Yes, okay, so normally to get a crit, which would do double damage with this, you'd have to roll a 20, but with a scimitar, you can roll an 18 or higher. So, slightly better than the other weapons we can get. We have our sickle. Oh, he sells a +1 sickle. +1 enhancement bonuses are useful for getting around damage reduction. Although I don't know how much of that we're going to encounter early on. Probably not a lot. Oh, everything's 1d6, huh? Can't use a scythe. I wonder why. Well, I guess scythe kind of makes sense for an herbalist. Can't use longbow. If we were an elf, we could use a longbow. 1d8. Sells a variety of scrolls. Appear to be all divine scrolls, so we could use them. Although it's kind of a lot of money for a one-time use item. Potion of Antidote. Eagle's Splendor, I think that improves our wisdom. With their ability to smooth the complexion, gloss the hair, and brighten the eyes, these potions find regular use among the nobility. Ah, a generic description. Owl's Wisdom. Okay, so that's wisdom. What's Eagle's Splendor? Maybe charisma. Barkskin, very handy. I think we'll get that spell before too long for ourselves, though. Alright, and there's a wisdom +1 necklace here. What's our wisdom? 17. So that would also be very useful. So somehow we need to figure out how to make like 25,000 gold. I don't think our chances are very high. Well, he sells a variety of items that we can use to make focus crystals. That should be pretty handy. He buys our stuff. These helmets for 6. The smith might buy them for more. Right. The appraise skill that influences your sell and buy prices somewhat. Not sure by how much. So we'll have to go back to Drogon's to start that quest. The side quest. It's a side quest to get some medicine for Drogon. How much experience do we have? That would probably level us up. That would be very nice. Does lore need to be trained in order to be useful? We have 2 already. Requires training? No. Okay, so we've just had bad luck with lore. I think for items, there's like a hard number requirement to identify. There's no rolling. Alright, let's check out the blacksmith.
Hail and well met.
Ah, one of Drogon's students. Always nice to see your young face in here. Now, which one are you again? I am kidding, Gunnar. Do not get such a sour face. I have not forgotten you. I am not so old as all that. Now, are you here to buy something or just for a visit? I would like to ask you some questions. I am always willing to visit with a friendly customer. What would you like to know? Ask her about herself. Kobolds. Have you heard about the new kobold defense tax? I think I'll be skipping that one. Tempting. Let's ask her about the other stuff first. Ha! One ran in here and got its brains dashed out by my hammer, and then I threw the corpse outside. That was the last I saw of any kobolds. We did see that corpse outside. I must have missed the main body of kobolds as I worked the forge. I hunted around, but they were gone. I guess the one that came in must have been a straggler. Is there anything else you wanted to know? I wonder if this persuade is an automatic failure or difficult. Let's find out. Ooh, success! Your actions have shifted your alignment 3 points toward chaotic. A bloody tax already. Why, I ought to go over to the hall and wring Shuttlescomb's neck. Shuttlescomb. No good mayor, always trying to find new taxes. Well, he is not getting any from me. I paid my defense tax when I paid my regular tax, and you can tell Shuttlescomb that I said so. Oh, that makes me so mad. Well, it is not your fault, Gunnar. I will not blame you, but next time I see the mayor, he'll be hearing my voice all right. What else can I do for you? Damn, no free money from her. Would you like to tell me? Would you tell me about yourself? Yes. Oh, right now? Haha, sorry, bad joke. Some people think I have an odd sense of humor. What do you think, Gunnar? Am I so very strange? Yes, but I like you all the same. You are too sweet. I could pick you up and give you a big kiss, but I suppose that would not be appropriate. So you want to know about me. One of the things you should know by now, Gunnar, is that the people who come to these small frontier towns usually do so for good reason. Most of us do not wish to talk about the past, and we spend most of our lives trying to pretend it never happened. Oh, I will respect your privacy. That is what I would prefer. Thank you. Now, is there anything else? That is all my questions. Would you like to buy something now? Yes, I would. You can't even pick up your customers and give them big kisses anymore. Me Too has gone too far. That's true. That's very true. Okay, same sell price. I don't know what we're going to do with the meat. I don't know why we have the meat. Let's take a look. Boots of Striding. So, these have Constitution +1. Did the other ones have bonus armor class? We don't... These might be a better purchase. Dexterity +1. I don't think that would do anything for me. What's the description on these things anyway? Blessed by the priests of Shandakal, the Wind Rider, these boots seem to make even the most arduous journey easier and more pleasant. This is accomplished not by increasing the wearer's speed, but by making him hardier and more resistant to pain. There are boots that increase your speed, though. Numerous versions of these boots exist, their power varying largely in accordance with the priest who blessed them. Flaming gloves? Alright, there's fun little monk items. I believe this adds fire damage. Yeah, if you're a monk. Very cool. Lesser gauntlets of ogre power. Strength +1 could also be useful. More useful than the animal empathy +6 gloves, that's for sure. How much AC is on our leather armor too? Well, I think chain shirt has a lot. 4. Scale mail, also 4. I think padded armor has the lowest. We probably want to keep our eye on that druid specific armor. That might be nice. Can't wear heavy armor. Breastplate +1. Only 1,000? So that would give us 6 AC. Versus the 4 we have now. Chainmail, also 5, same as the breastplate. The breastplate probably does not look very good. No shoulders, you need those pauldrons. And she has all manner of weapons. I wish we could use a Morning Star, that would be delightful. I was thinking of going cleric. If I was a cleric, I'd be able to use a Morning Star. Comma. Monks can use those. Exotic or monk. Oh yeah, there's katanas in this game. You do need the exotic weapon feat in order to equip them. And no one starts with that. You'll have to pick that one up on your own. Bastard sword. We can use a spear. How much damage? Spear is 1d8? Two-handed, though. I like having a shield. +2 armor. And if you've never played Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition, armor class is basically to avoid getting hit at all. It doesn't reduce damage. Can't use crossbow. So sad. She sells healing, like regular healing potions, for not that much money. Some jewelry. I guess we should sell some more stuff. And, ooh, healer's kits. We do not need... We can't even use this. I wonder where we got that. Probably don't need a slad's tongue. I'll have to look into that. Keep the alchemist's fire. Might be able to do something with the bottle. Don't need any darts. I cannot sell this item. Okay, well. Enjoy having it in your shop forever. I would love to sell this great sword. Can't use that. Cannot use that. Oh, here we go. 26 gold for the light crossbow. 38 for the heavy. 57 for the longbow. AC is an interesting abstraction because it stands for both ability to avoid damage by wearing a lot of armor and ability to avoid damage by being dexterous. Yeah. It's pretty weird. I think the animations in this game are kind of random for what actually happens. And the more armor you wear, like the less AC you can get from dexterity. Like this has a maximum dexterity bonus of 6. Heavier armor goes down to like 1 or 2, I think. So it's usually always useful to have a little dexterity. Longsword 11. Alright, well that takes our weight down quite a bit, so we can probably afford to wait to sell this great sword and this we might even no, I think the helmet has like +1 spot or something. Anyway, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I am back. In Dark Souls, Havel builds and Uchigatana builds both have high AC. I don't know if I agree with that. Because the avoiding damage with like a dodge build requires more skill. In Dungeons and Dragons, it's all the same. Dungeons and Dragons. But I think we're done with our little inventory management session. I still don't know why I have this meat. Perhaps it shall be revealed to us later. Or I should have just left it wherever I found it. So there's a few interesting things we can do now. Oh, but first I wanted to go and get that side quest to help Drogon and get us some experience points. Which should lead us to level 2. If we can select, so I know wizards can select, they get to choose their animal companion every level, or their, whatever it's called, their wizard companion, and they can change it up if they want. If we can do that, once we're strong enough to be on the front lines, we might change to the panther for that sneak attack. Oh, we should probably also bring Dorna with us. I was just running out of air the last time we were here and I couldn't keep talking. Alright, so she's who we talked to.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
No, nothing yet. Is there something I can help you with then? How is Master Drogon doing? Yeah. Poorly. Takes all the magic I can muster to keep the poison from killing him. I will do what I can. He is a strong dwarf. I'm sure he will pull through. Is there something I can do to help Master Drogon? Yes, actually. Perhaps there is. I believe the poison is a magically altered form of snake venom. Perhaps from an asp or something similar. If that is the case, there may be some herbs that can speed Drogon's recovery. There's an herbalist in Hilltop who should have them. Go to the herbalist and tell him that you need a tressum tongue, some charcoal, and some helmthorn berries. Then bring those back to me. Alright. Then I wish you luck, Gunnar. Return to me when you have discovered anything. Alright, here's Dorna, who is injured. We'll have to rest.
If you're here to help Master Drogon, you'll need to get underway as soon as possible. Do you need my help?
Bringing an extra pair of hands would be a good idea. Well, you know me. If you need sharp eyes to watch for ambushes or a nasty trap dealt with, I'm your girl. What do you say? I think that'd be a good idea. Great! We'll have Master Drogon's artifacts back in no time, and maybe pick up a coin or two for ourselves along the way. That's what I'm talking about. I love picking up a coin or two for myself. You cannot rest so soon after exerting yourself. What did I do? What are you talking about? What a strange message. I guess we'll rest outside then. You cannot rest so soon after exerting yourself. I have no idea what this means. Did they enhance this? Oh, I'm playing a druid. Rangers don't get animal companions till like level 6. It's pretty far in. Why can't I rest? They enhanced the rest system. I'm in a no PvP area, but I can't rest. Do you get wild shape? Yes, I believe you do. There's also a shifter prestige class that unlocks even more. Why can't I rest? Is my badger going nuts? Is my bear going nuts? Well, this is a problem. Grug has been unsummoned. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I was gonna say we unsummoned all of our friends and we can't get them back until we rest, but I guess one of their AIs was going haywire. Let's equip the sickle. Scimitar would be nice. Did I even check how much that thing cost? I definitely didn't register it in my brain. No reason not to have our bear out. I do not believe the bear goes away on its own. The summon creature 1, the badger will, though. The weather here has been pretty nice lately. Oh, hold on. I forgot about this. I suppose I have the time right now. What is it? Well, it's just that this is a big thing. We're leaving everything behind to find those kobolds and artifacts we didn't even know about. I don't even know where to start. All I can think about is Master Drogon, lying there. I don't know if he'll survive. There's a lot to do. He'll be fine. We'll make sure of it. Sure, you've progressed farther than all of us, so you're not worried at all. I have a couple of doubts, I guess, but I trained hard too. I've made up this accent. I don't know what this is. Master Drogon has always been a good teacher. I owe it to him to try my best to help him. That's all I care about. We'll help him. I also want to see those artifacts he kept hidden. If we make a little gold along the way, all the better. You know, Gunnar, I was thinking a little about that myself. I'm not above pocketing a few coins here and there, just as long as we get the job done. That's the way of Vergadane. A little luck, a little skill, and a little bit of something for yourself in your pocket at the end of the day. We've talked enough, I think. The sooner we head out, the sooner Master Drogon is better, and we can count up the spoils. Let's go. Let's go. I have no idea when I get wild shape. Oh, I double checked. Intimidate is in this game, but I believe it was added in the next expansion, so none of the...
Speak with you a
Whoa,
moment.
again? None of the dialogue is going to use Intimidate. I suppose I have the time right now. What is it? I just had a flash of memory as we entered Hilltop. A lot different now, that's for sure. Kobolds everywhere. There's no kobolds. There's one dead kobold. Must have been a big fight. And we missed it, just like at Drogon's. I like a good dust-up as much as anyone, but this wasn't a fair fight. Neither was the one back at the school. Nothing they could do but pick up a shovel and hope for the best. Looks like they did alright. Well, relatively. People still died. Maybe there's a few kobolds left we can help mop up. Good idea. With this many attacking, there'd have to be some hiding somewhere. We'll get our share. I don't doubt it. Let's scout around a bit more. We'll fight through a few stragglers and pick up a few coins, all while looking like heroes to the locals. I like the way you think. Come on, let's get moving. We've a lot left to do. Alright, so let's talk to the herbalist first. Let's get that XP. I talked to my bear. I'm going to pet my bear.
Hey, what?
Greetings to you, Gunnar. Shame about your Master Drogon. Evil creatures those kobolds are. Is he at all better? No, he's not. In fact, that's why I'm here. I need some herbs for him. Of course I'll help if I can. What is it I can do? Well, we have some persuade options here. You could donate some coin. The cure is very expensive. He needs a bunch of your equipment, free of charge, I assume. I don't think that one will work. I'd also rather have the experience points than the gold, so I guess we'll just be honest. I need some herbs. Tressum tongue, charcoal, and helmthorn berries. Charcoal is not an herb. I do happen to have some tressum tongue and charcoal on me. Here, take them. No charge, of course. As for helmthorn berries, you could try asking Mara at the tavern if she still has some. I sold her the last of my stock a week ago. I'll try, thanks. Okay, so I think I've started this sentence 3 times. There's 3 things we can do right now. We can go into the tavern where there is a hostage situation. We can go bother the mayor or something. And then there's like a guy telling prophecies out here that everyone's listening to, and he's just rambling nonsense. I think we'll go to the tavern first. Let's make another save. Old man. You got anything to say, old man?
Greetings and well met.
Just be careful there, youngster. As you can see, the tavern's had a bit of a problem with kobolds. Youngster, I'm probably older than you are. Huh, maybe so. You dwarven folk looks young, and that's all I have to say about that. What's going on here anyhow? Kobolds started a fight they couldn't finish. Barricaded themselves in the kitchen, I think, and got themselves a hostage. I suppose with everyone so distracted, robbing you will be easy. I don't know about that one. The whole town's been attacked, it seems. You got that right. I've lost the old man voice. I'm into a weird accent again. Can't remember the last time them little kobolds got so brave. They like to steal, usually, but not fight. Man, I don't want this guy's opinion on anything. Why do you think they attacked? You know anything else about kobolds? You got any kobold lore, old man? Nasty, sneaky buggers. Probably from up in the Nether Mountains, I'd wager. You go out to Blumberg, you'll find good paths that lead up there. Great, thank you. Yep, off you go there, youngster. I gotta go deal with the hostage crisis. Lodar the Tavern Master.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Look at this place. Those damnable kobolds tore in here a while ago looking for a fight. Now they've barricaded themselves in the kitchen.
I need an herb that might be in your kitchen.
We can't get in there. They're holding my cook hostage.
We try to push past the barricade, they'll kill her for sure.
Can you help us, Gunnar?
Shouldn't the town guard handle this? Losing your cook is a bad thing? Have you tried talking with them? Yeah. Tell me why I should bother helping you. I think it's pretty clear. And BioWare games always have these weird, like, not even evil, just like clearly demented options. Yes, but it isn't helping. They want us to let them leave, but they want to take Mara with them as a hostage. We can't allow that. They'll kill her. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Gunnar. Just please make sure Mara isn't hurt.
Alright, time to go talk to the kobold leader.
Yip, who you be? We want no more fights, yip yip. You let us go, yip, or we kills cookwoman. You hears that? You let us go. We no fight, we takes cookwoman with us. We smart, you not trick us.
Well, here are my options to trick them. Take me as a hostage instead and let the woman go. Alright, you win, we'll let you go. Intimidate. Oh, there is intimidate in this. Why don't I have any bonuses to it? Don't I have charisma? Oh no, I'm a dwarf. I have like 10 charisma, which confers no bonuses. How about I help you kobolds fight your way out of here? That would be the fun, chaotic, evil option. I know swapping hostages would work, so I think I'll just do that. So if we let them go, I'm pretty sure there's not a good ending there. I'll probably fail at intimidation, and then they'll get mad and kill her. So let's try swapping. Success.
You not tries to trick us? She be much important, much better hostage. We takes. Grr. Me not knows. You got beastie. We takes you hostage. You sends beastie away, yip yip.
Damn, they've caught on to my dastardly plan. Dismiss any familiars, animal companions, or summoned creatures.
Yep, okays maybe. But if you comes in, you comes alone. You got's friend, they waits out theirs.
It'll be alright, Gunnar. I'll wait here and watch for your lead.
Yeah, yip. She comes alone, only alone.
I agree, I will come alone.
Yip. Okays. We takes you, gives away her. You be much betters. You not try to tricks us now. Okay, so now you be our hostage, yip yip. What we do with? Me not know. Maybe you cooks. You cook something goods to eat. You cooks now, yip yip.
Look, you can leave now. Just go and nobody will hurt you. That sounds like a good option. I'm much stronger than the cook. Surrender now and you won't get hurt. Now that I'm on this side, how about I help you get out of here? Now that the cook is safe, I can kill you properly. Alright, I'll try the persuade. Success.
We leaves. We takes you with us. You be hostage. Maybe we just goes. She maybe not be good hostage. You was right, yip. Okay, as we goes. But you don't tricks us. We be smart.
Alright, I know tricks them. Alright, well, there they go. Here's our helmthorn berries. A handful of indigo berries. Helmthorn berries are tart in flavor and often used in winemaking. They also can be used in the preparation of certain restorative potions. Mara is saved. Hurrah. Now, while I'm looting the kitchen, I'm taking your fish. I don't know what it does or what I can use it for, but I'm taking it. I'm taking these. Garlic, don't mind if I do. Belladonna. Alright. Who should I talk to first? Tavern Master.
Oi, what can I get ya?
I can't believe you actually let those kobolds go, but I suppose I can respect your reasons for doing so, Gunnar. It was a good thing you came by. At any rate, or Mara would have been killed for sure. Here, it's not much, I know, but I hope 50 gold will do as a reward.
50 gold? I'm definitely taking that. Persuade. I'm sure you can do better than that, Lodar.
Success. Well, even though I've got to scrape together enough to rebuild this place, you're right. Here, take 100 gold and my thanks.
Alright, we're slowly building up to our goal of 25,000. Where's Mara? There she is.
Well met.
Thank you so much for rescuing me. It's very fortunate you came along. I was certain those little beasts were going to kill me. It doesn't look like a cook's portrait. So, just how grateful are you? Very grateful, of course. Why do you ask? I want a reward, of course. You must have some coin on you. I have a few coins, but that's all. I'm not wealthy by any means. Surely you don't have need of them. Alright, no, keep them then. Thank you. I do wish I could give you the reward you deserve, Gunnar. I will always be grateful. I hope you know that. Is Dorna here still? There she is. Okay.
You're back, I see. Do you need me to travel with you again?
Yes, come with me. I'm right behind you. We'll have this wrapped up in no time. Relatively speaking, I mean. There's a lot to do. Alright, let's see if we can rest here so I can get my animal companion back. Mob member. Alright, the bear has returned. So, I think that's everything for Drogon. Where's my quest? Here it is. All 3 herbal ingredients. Okay. What else we got in here? Oh, we have quest trackers for all 4 artifacts and 1 for all of them. Kobolds in the kitchen. We resolved it without much, not very eventful. Well, this is nice. You haven't played in a while, you can just read this. Oh, then there's a notes section you can write to yourself. Yeah, so normally summers here are very hot and humid, but there's been a few days where it's been nice and cool and breezy, like 22 degrees Celsius. Let me talk to you, Drogon. Okay, I don't want to talk to Drogon. Let me talk to her.
Have you any news
Here we
of
go.
the artifacts?
No, but I do have some of the herbs you asked for. Thank the gods. Let me see what you have. Good, good. I have all the herbs I need for Drogon now. Thank you, Gunnar. You have managed wonderfully. There, that should do it. Hopefully we will see some kind of improvement soon. Is there something else I can help you with then? I should be going. Then I wish you luck, Gunnar. Return to me when you have discovered anything. Alright, so we got our level up, although I thought that quest gave 500 XP. It only gave 300, but it was enough. Probably got some for the tavern also. Oh, we could multi-class into monk and get a AC bonus and unarmed attack bonuses. I'm not going to do that though. So instead of animal empathy, I think this time I will level up lore. We need some lore. Where is lore? I'll keep persuade maxed for sure. There's lore. Heal, not that important. Concentration. Oh, we should probably keep concentration maxed. Oh, you can pick a new animal companion on level up if you so desire. That might prove useful later. We'll stick with Grug for now. Oh, I didn't look at Grug's new stats. Do we have new spells? I don't think so at level 2. I didn't mean to rest. Stop it. Yeah, just level 1 spells still. We do get an additional slot though. Sleep is pretty good, but we're going to be fighting stuff that doesn't go to sleep. Entangle. A massive clinging vegetation wraps around all creatures in the area of effect. Those affected are immobilized. Those still able to fight and cast spells, victims who make a reflex save still have their movement reduced by half. Well, that might be our best bet. Now I will rest. Get some better armor. Hit my desk with my knee. I feel like I'm forgetting something. There's something else we wanted to do here. Oh, wait, we just leveled up lore. We might be able to identify some of this stuff now. Nope. What about the greatsword? Also no. Son of a bitch. All for nothing. We have to wait until we get a deacon to identify this stuff? Wait, does Dorna have lore? How do I look at Dorna? Lord Almighty, I do not remember how this works.
What do you need?
Stop and talk for a moment. No inventory option. Tactics. I want to adjust your equipment. What is this? Oh, key to Dorna's footlocker. Don't mind if I do. Dorna's short sword. Massive criticals, 1 damage. Dorna's battle axe. Why are you using a hand axe? Dorna? Does she have 2-weapon fighting feats? Such a good question. Alright. Nope. Can I look at her character sheet? Inventory, spellcasting, stealth, examine. Oh, here we go. Okay, so lore 2, which is the same as me. Damn, she's got hella open lock. That's good. Feats ambidexterity, alright. Dual wield. Okay, I guess I'll have her equip both weapons. I believe one needs to be a size category smaller than the other, which is true in this case. Okay. She does take a penalty to hit, which might be bad, but oh well. I have no idea how she got all those feats already. She's not a ranger. Rangers get them for free, although I think you need to wait a few levels to get all of them. Where's my bear? Bear has 33 hit points now. That's pretty good. 2 AC. What's my total AC? 14? That's pretty low. What about Dorna? 16. That's better. Well, I hope we can find some armor because I'd rather not buy any. We'll go talk to the mayor now. The stuff with the mayor and the crazy guy can go pretty poorly. You fail persuade checks or any of a number of other things. Can like refuse to talk to you forever. Now there's some chests back here. I don't think any of them have anything useful. Open lock success. Ooh. I'll take 3 GP. How did I do that? Well, I click on the chest, but it seems like my character also goes over there to try and open it. Which would be pretty bad because then my bear will attack it. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. I thought you got chaos points for stealing all this stuff. I guess not. So we're ransacking the shelter. As you do.
Indeed.
Okay, she just decided to do that one on her own. Is that what's happening? Ooh, a wand of negative energy. That'll probably sell for some amount of gold. Alright, we'll talk to the mayor now. Oh, there's this priest here. What does he do? I think he sells stuff. I forgot all about this guy. What do you do, buddy?
Hello.
Ah, my back hurts from all the bending and healing I have done this day. Not that I would complain. Servants of Ilmater never complain. It is part of the canon. Well, he's not wrong there. That's like the god of masochism or something. Greetings, Gunnar. How may the servant of Ilmater assist you? Could I see what items you have for sale? Now we're talking. Wait, I can sell the unidentified greatsword for 37 gold? Does that even improve at all if I identify it? Okay, well I can sell this for 1 gold, so probably. Where's the wand? There it is. 41 gold. I can't even use it. Oh. Lesser belt of guiding light. Immunity to fear. That sounds pretty good. And lore +2? Lost and alone in the gloomy wilderness of the Underdark, Holt Henriksen prayed for guidance from his venerated deity Savras. His pleas did not go unheard, and Holt felt a weight around his waist that he soon discovered was a belt. When he touched it, the belt began to glow, and suddenly Holt felt a confidence he had never known before. When he emerged from the Underdark, Holt went on to lead a revival amongst the worshippers of Savras. It also emits a light. Belt of inertial barrier for 10,000 gold. Damage resistance. I don't remember how damage resistance works. This might all be overcome by like a +1 weapon. Oh, damage vulnerability piercing. Just damage vulnerability? Hoysior the Prudent was a cunning pirate who sought every advantage he could for his men. He commissioned a number of these belts at great expense, and with his men so equipped quickly took control of great tracts of coastline. Although he ruled with remarkable restraint and wisdom for many years, eventually his enemies gained the upper hand, and he remains a villain in the eyes of history. I believe these Boots of the Sun Soul are monk only. AC bonus +2. Dodge modifier. Dodge is pretty good because I think that stacks infinitely. One of them stacks. And the other, the rest, like if you have 2 items with deflect AC, it just goes with the higher one. They don't stack. I think dodge stacks. The original version of these boots were said to be worn by the wise wanderer Teki Jin of Karatur. As he traveled and grew in strength, Teki was joined by students who would follow in his path. When a student left to travel their own path, Teki would pass his old boots to his student to remind them that every path under the sun should be walked in the wisdom of the past. After his death, many copies of his boots would show up in stores, each supposedly handed down from Teki to a student. Even if these copies are nothing more than clever forgeries, they do seem to assist the wearer in avoiding enemy attacks. Oh, this guy also sells some boots of striding. Bracers of dexterity. How much for a tower shield? 148. Oh, it only gives us 1 more AC though. Weapons. Nothing interesting. Ooh, a trident. Crazy. Scrolls, potions, potion of clarity. What is a potion of clarity? Made of hot liquid poured over scorched and pungent beans, this strong-smelling brew did not get its name from its appearance. It helps clear and fortify the mind against spells that affect the mind. I guess that improves your save versus your wisdom save? Something. Another Periapt of Wisdom +1. Lesser Amulet of Health. Immunity, disease, and poison. That sounds very valuable. And it's only 6k. Lesser Amulet of the Master. Skill bonus to disable traps, lore, open lock, persuade, search, and spell resistance. Ceressa Gindra was a mage who had infiltrated the night masks for the Harpers before she was found drowned in a 2-inch puddle outside her residence. You know, they always say, they have the PSAs, you know, you can drown in like 2 inches of water. Doesn't make any sense to me. Couldn't be me. To infiltrate them, Ceressa created an amulet that allowed her to mimic the abilities of a master thief. One night, she used it to break into the Night King's private quarters. She didn't anticipate the Night King's personal guard, who had a permanent detect magic spell surrounding the room. When the Night King was finished with her, he took the amulet, and since it had qualities useful for any adventurer, he made copies of it, which he sold throughout the land. Sounds like a smart guy. Oh, and there's our wand that we sold. Holy water. 2d4 points of damage to any undead splashed by it. Heart of Neely. What the hell is this? 3 charges of cure moderate wounds. It is said that when the Battle of the Bridge was fought in the High Forest, a nymph fell in love with a warrior. When the warrior was wounded on the battlefield, the nymph came to him and drew her heart from her chest. She placed it in the soldier's hand, and it turned into this gem. The nymph disappeared, but the soldier kept the gem as a treasure, passed down through generations of his family. But it's only got 3 charges. It's not even that expensive. I don't think we need that, though. We have a lot of potions. What does this guy have to talk about? Gunnar, I am tired. I am so exhausted I can hardly keep my eyes open. I have drained most of my spells and most of my energy in a few short hours. I can try to answer some questions for you, but make them quick, please. Tell me about Ilmatar. The god of endurance, suffering, and perseverance, Ilmatar cares for those whom nobody else will. We follow the path of poverty, collecting alms for those in need and keeping little for ourselves. To help the poor and ill, we charge adventurers a fee for healing. Some do not appreciate the need, but ours is not a rich church. Our temples are modest and often in poor repair. I do not even have a temple, but instead have this small shrine here in the community hall. Perhaps someday Hilltop will be large enough to support a small temple. Well, I'm not gonna steal money from the god of poverty. No, that's all my questions. Is there anything else? Goodbye. Yes, may Ilmatar look favorably upon you. So there's a lot of interesting stuff to buy in Chapter 1, but I just don't think we have the ability to make money to afford any of it. Well, isn't that grand? Soused up on ale while the town falls around him.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Where were Drogon and his big heroes when the villagers were getting murdered? So much for relying on them for help. Sir, you are talking to one right now. I don't know what you're talking about, Hanaya. This is just my old friend Pat. I wish you would just go lie down and rest, sir.
Well, hello there.
Gunnar, it is good to see you. I was about to send someone down to check on everyone at Master Drogon's. I am afraid events are far out of hand around here. Naya, did I ever tell you how helpful you are? You're the best, Naya. Simply the best. Thank you, sir. You are very good boss, too, usually. Is he drunk? I found the mayor this way in his home after the kobold attack. He was hiding in a cellar with 2 empty wine bottles beside him. I think the stress of the attack was simply too much for him and he lost control. I just hope that he will be better when he sobers up. I know it frightened me. Luckily I was here and there were enough local farmers and townsmen to hold the kobolds off. That's what I get for looking away. They mostly just ran past when they saw how many were in here. So is everyone alright at the school? We were attacked by the kobolds and Master Drogon has been poisoned. Yeah. Not Master Drogon. Oh, I can hardly afford to lose him. I was desperately hoping that he could help me deal with all of the problems that have cropped up after the attack. I suppose that sounds awfully selfish of me, but I have only been here a short time and now the mayor is completely useless. Naya's been like a daughter to me, I tell you, Gunnar. No, better than a daughter. Oh, Gunnar, good to see you. When did you get here? Oh, Gunnar, what do I do? No, what are the problems you're having? The biggest problem right now is with Piper. Small surprise there. He has always claimed to have prophetic abilities, but now people are beginning to listen. A couple days ago, Piper claimed that death was coming in the dark and that only the chosen would survive. An old farmer, Hole Hallstrom, called him an idiot. Piper claimed Hole would be dead within the week. Oh, let me guess, Hole was killed by the kobolds. Hole's body was found near the edge of the village, with his throat slit so deep his head was barely attached to his body. Piper has a number of people convinced that the kobolds are just messengers for a new powerful god. I stopped listening to him at that point. Piper is spreading panic and chaos in our village, something we can ill afford if we are to rebuild and possibly fortify ourselves. I will speak to Piper for you.
Would you really, Gunnar? That would be such a relief. I am not asking you to hurt him or anything like that, but if he would just stop or go away, it would make my job much simpler. Is there anything I can do to help you? That is all. Goodbye. Farewell, Gunnar. Okay, we can use violence, but she will no longer like us. We can also frame him for murder, which is what I'm going to try to do. Oh, it's daytime now.
What?
And in the 8th hour of the 3rd night, death came in the dark and left a swath of unbelievers to rot on the ground. It was a message, a portent of the new god who comes to the land. What did Dorna say? Just what the place needs, a doomsayer to keep people fired up and scared. Feh. For the unbelievers, he will come as a dark giant with fiery eyes and unending thirst for blood. But for those who believe, he shall be the gentle cowherd who protects his followers. I don't want to die. I shall follow this new god. What is his name? That has not been revealed to me yet, but follow me and do as I say, and the god who arises shall look on you favorably. What lies you spread? I will listen to no more of your foolishness, Piper. Then damnation be upon your head, fool woman. You will be dead within the week. This much has the new god shown me. Last month this prophet told me that my future was carved in stone and even a hard heart could not prepare me. Let us not linger near him long. Even you, Gunnar, shall have to choose. Will you doom yourself and die like Farmer Hole, or will you repent of your ways and follow me? Oh, if I try to speak to him in private, it doesn't go well. What are you trying to do, old man? I was chosen to save this village from eternal damnation. If they continue down the path into darkness, all will be lost. If we do not repent, then we shall be struck by a plague, just as Neverwinter has been. They too will heed the warnings of the new god, or be destroyed. Never before have the people been in such danger. I am the prophet who comes before. When the new god rises, I shall lead the people to him, and we shall all fall down in worship and praise. Tell me more about this new god. He comes to purge the wicked. To follow him, give up this worldly life with all of the trappings of success and give everything to him. What? Give up everything I have worked so hard to gain? You really are insane. I am going to speak to the mayor about this. But what about old Hal Hallstrom? He called Piper a fool and now he's dead?
Yeah, me no won't be dead. Me will follow new god. Me got nothing to give up anyway.
I believe that is shorthand for having low intelligence. You don't know grammar in this game.
Only a few shall believe and only a few shall be saved. The rest of you will die in the darkness. Soon he comes. Soon he comes.
Maybe I should collect the gold for the new god. I don't think I've explored that option. Let's see. Did one of the kobolds hit you in the head?
No, the new god protected me from the kobolds. Not one came near my precious shack. All praise to the new god.
You are going to cause more panic with such stories.
There will be panic and pain aplenty when the new god destroys the unbelievers. Verily, they shall all pay with their blood and souls.
How do I advance this? Alright, I guess I'll ask to speak in private and he'll get mad.
There is nothing that the godless old fool could have to say to me that my followers cannot also hear. Go on then and make your threats. Do not forget the fate of those who mock me. Forget not the death of Hull Hallstrom. Push me, shove me, kick me, beat me. I shall rise again, stronger than ever, to proclaim the coming of the new god. Try to drive the truth from this village at peril of your own soul.
I think you have been confused by the kobold attack.
I have explained how the kobolds have come as a warning to the fools on the path of darkness. You are the one who is confused.
Let's see. Kobolds were thieves. Don't you think the local priest would know if there was a new god? You have made many predictions in the past that weren't true.
Before now, I felt the stirrings of prophecy, but never understood what it was I felt. Now my mind has been opened to the wisdom of the new god. The god speaks to him. He is the new god's holy man. Yes, the god speaks to me, and you must all listen to his wisdom as it pours forth onto you like a fountain washing you clean. This village needs me.
It was luck, and that is all. You are bound to get one right eventually. Maybe I can explain a different way. No.
The doubters always claim that miraculous events are mere luck, but we know better. The new god chose me as his voice and gave me a clear perception of the world. Speak no more to me. There is nothing you can say to convince me. Be gone, young adventurer. Death shall find you soon enough.
Perhaps we should try something else.
It shall avail you nothing. Try what you want, but there is no moving me.
How do I get to the part where I frame him for murder? Let's try number 2. Hull died because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was coincidence.
Nay, the new god directed that weapon and struck down the one who despised his prophet. It was a deliberate act. I was the one who found Hull's corpse. The neck was nearly severed and there were many wounds on his body. The new god must have hated him.
Well, maybe I'm not framing him for murder at all.
And that shall be the most certain outcome of those who flaunt their disbelief in the new god. Repent or be destroyed.
That is strange. Did any of the other corpses have such wounds?
No, only Hull. He was the target of the new god's vengeance.
All of the new god's enemies shall perish at his coming. Only the wisest and most fortunate will be brought into his kingdom, which shall last for all eternity.
Ah, you killed him, didn't you?
The strong, stubborn farmer slaughtered by an old wisp like me? I don't think so. Besides, I have no weapon to kill him with. The kobolds merely followed the new god's orders.
Damn, did I pick the wrong one?
All of the new god's enemies shall perish at his coming. Only the wisest and most fortunate will be brought in.
Yeah. Okay. Did any of the other corpses have such wounds? No. Did you have anything to do with his death, Piper?
No, I never did. It wasn't me, I swear. I only found his corpse and messed it up a bit. I promise.
You defiled Hull's corpse? He was my friend. I can't believe this.
You disgust me. I think I had better go apologize to Hull's widow and see how she is doing. We all should do that. Piper, you are filth. No one will ever believe your lies again. God, no! They will hurt me. Yes, they will hurt me. I must leave. Run, run, run. Blast you, Gunnar. I shall not forgive you for this.
Alright, well, that was the result I wanted. Wonder if we can persuade some gold out of the mayor's coffers.
Well, hello there.
You're back again. Does this mean that friend Piper is willing to settle down or go away? Piper is no longer a problem. I'm impressed. I was wondering if anyone had the patience to deal with him. Here is your reward. When Hull's widow heard that you were going to quiet Piper, she gave me an extra 10 gold to add to it. You are definitely deserving of it, Gunnar. Awful. Farewell, Gunnar. Oh, no persuade option. We got 60 whole gold coins, though. We got 60 GP. Only 24,000 670 to go. So, we are finally able to leave Hilltop. Where are my friends? You must gather your party before venturing forth.